What's poppin'? It's the wild boy of the city, DJ Out of Control.
This your favorite on the Spooty, aka the neighborhood supporter.
And I'm just be quiet for the rest of the episode. This nigga don't need no fucking introduction, man. This nigga don't need no introduction. Y'all know who the fuck this is, right? Hey, we told y'all we had some shit, right? We told y'all. And all y'all wanna keep spinning. Y'all niggas wanna play us like we ain't shit. I told y'all, bro. We coming with shit that y'all wanna see, right? Look who the fuck we got in the building,
Exit 9 is here.
Nigga, stop playing. The
Exit
legend,
here, man.
The legend, nigga. We got DEEZY in the building, goddammit.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes,
hey,
sir,
what's up, my baby?
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
No, ain't no,
Thank you.
thank you, nigga. Thank you.
We can do this now.
Yeah.
We can do this now.
I'm telling you, bro,
what
especially because you in all these different bags and all, like you probably the busiest nigga in the world right now. So me personally, I want to say thank you and for cutting into your time to come fuck with us, bro. Because this is Meet the Connect. We are plugged in. We about to get connected with my nigga, DEEZY, nigga.
That's a big fact.
So, like, okay, for niggas for the young niggas, right, that ain't really hip, give them a little brief bio of DEEZY. I think K-Do, DEEZY, both of them niggas, all them niggas, like, let them niggas know, like, who you are and why you stamp for real.
Oh man, well, you know, that list is, you know what I mean, so long, but man, you know,
Years.
I come from one of the biggest, most legendary rap groups ever out of Detroit, Michigan. Come from the Street Lord Cheddar Boys, you know what I'm saying?
Huh?
I was an artist on Dirty Glove Entertainment, and I just been doing my thing, man, for a while, man.
For a long time, bro.
No doubt.
I'm over here struggling with this fucking wood, man. I'm sick as hell. These sponsors be fucking up. But nigga, I say, can I say 3 eras? Can I say like 3 generations of Detroit music?
I mean, even if you talking before I was actually rapping, because I've always been very musically inclined, you know what I'm saying? I've always been around, you know what I'm saying? So even like for me, you know, I really look at myself like I'm one of them dudes who really paid his dues, you know what I'm saying?
And I agree with bro, because nigga, it's like, bro, like you just said, you was in the boat, like, nigga, street, like, do y'all know the Street Lords? Like, y'all know Cheddar Boys? Like, come on, man, like, when we was talking about, like, the biggest groups of some episodes back, the biggest groups, y'all heard Street Lords, y'all heard Cheddar Boys, like, come on, man. Like, I'm talking about, like, when music was music, like, nigga, deep.
When music was music, huh?
When music was music, because now all you gotta have is a catchy beat, catchy little jingle, and it's a hit type shit. I'm talking about when you know how many fights I got into playing, listening to your shit in the club. Like I ain't even gonna lie, nigga.
Every day that I'm outside, it's people that come up to me and be like, bro, do you know how many fights we got into off your music, man? Like every day, bro.
Let's tell them this random fact, right? So I ain't gonna tell y'all where I was at, but I was DJing a party at a bar, right? Going crazy, my man's birthday, whoa. My dog come in the building, he's in the building. No dog sit on, man. A nigga go in the nigga shit as soon as I play his shit, dog. Party over. I'm like, oh my God, bro. You see the influence? Like, did you? All right, let me ask you this though. Did you really like know like the influence you was gonna have? Like,
did you know you gonna have a club like in?
Like some niggas be scared to play your shit because of that type of shit. Like that's.
Well, just to be all the way real with y'all, all the way honest with y'all, like y'all gotta understand something. Back then, I was a whole different time. You know what I mean? And rap, so like even for us, we always knew that the record was hot. You know what I'm saying? We knew that the record was big. We knew what it was gonna do, but it was what we were battling, what we were up against. You know what I'm saying? Like when you looking at stuff now, you see, you know, all these artists who on the radio and they doing their thing and all of that, right? It wasn't like that back then. You know what I'm saying? Getting on the radio.
It was hard to get on the radio back then.
Getting on the radio back then and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It was very difficult. So you know, under the direction of Juan and putting together the TV show, the Dirty Glove Network, you know, we were able to reach the masses. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of Juan, right? Speaking of Juan, so was it? Okay, let me put it this way: you say y'all was partners, right, in the music shit, right? Basically.
What you mean?
Like, wait, when you two and Juan, was he like more of a manager for you, or that was like a party, y'all working together?
You know, like even the first thing that people gotta understand too is like even Dirty Glove, right? Dirty Glove is not just a label or entertainment company.
Right.
You know, Dirty Glove is a family. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, me and Juan, you know, he's always been like You know, he's not that much older than me, but he's always been like that big brother figure.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So even with him, it was just more so like, you know, he was CEO. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the artists on his label. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know, it's just, you know, it's different when you really dealing with somebody and y'all look at each other like family. You know what I'm saying? So that's
now,
what it was.
so what I was saying that to ask this, like, how much harder was it when he had to go sit down though? Like,
oh man, it destroyed me, bro.
Why?
It destroyed me because, actually, you know what? Let me take that back, because it destroyed me first, but then it made me stronger. You know what I'm saying? Because with Juan, I was able to be just an artist. You know what I mean? So I was able to just focus on being an artist. You know what I mean? So when Juan went to jail, it caused me to have to step in some bigger shoes. You know what I mean? I had to figure out how to handle my business. I had to figure out how to run the label, or how to, you know what I mean, keep shit going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it definitely, man, you know, it fucked me up. You know what I mean? To watch somebody who I knew that truly believed in me. You know what I mean? Just have to go, you know what I mean, go away for a long time. So for me, you know, man, that shit was rough on me for sure.
So like Juan helped get the record, you know, through the Dirty Glove Network, went to the, set you up with Kid, the producer, all these things he did that impacted your career, and a lot of things that he's done for Detroit. If you could like just describe Juan with one word, what would it be and why?
Genius.
Genius. Genius.
Genius.
Why you say that?
Being able, y'all gotta understand, like even right now. So let me just give you a little bit, right? Even right now with Juan, whatever Juan is working on, whatever he's doing right now, he's years ahead of whatever he's doing, right? So what you gotta understand is things that's probably gonna be happening or popping 3 years from now, Juan is already there. You get what I'm saying? So even with when you're talking about stuff, like I can remember when Juan was like, we gonna do this show called the Dirty Glove Network, nigga, and this was gonna happen, and nigga, you gonna be famous as hell. And I was looking at that like, man, whatever, bro. You know what I mean?
Until it happened.
It happened. Juan was the first person that walked in the room and told me, he said, the internet is coming. The internet and reality TV shows is about to take over the world. He was telling me this shit, bro, back in 05, 06. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't even on that.
Yeah, niggas wasn't on it. And like I say a lot of times, man, Juan he's definitely a dude who stay ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Now, with like I was saying, talking about the impact with your music, right? So, okay, in my hood, came out.
Classic.
What year?
Oh no, you know.
Edible.
Hey, hold on, let's stop this interview. I'm smoking a wood with DEEZY, goddammit. It's Meet the Connect, you hear me? I'm smoking a wood with DEEZY, nigga.
I'm imaginary smoking a wood with DEEZY too. Like those, like I hit it like this with this, you know.
But still, yeah, in my hood, right? What year did you say?
Okay, so I recorded in my hood in 2004.
Okay.
Yeah, and it came out in 2005.
Okay, it came out in 2005. So it's 2022. That's a long ass time, right? And let me tell you something. I still I play that shit in the club. Like every night I got a club, like a nightclub. I'm playing that shit. Like not too late because niggas really still don't know how to act when I play that shit. But I play it, right? And then I also play a lot of Detroit shit, right? Like a lot of these niggas is talking like crazy, like. Nigga, like on some nigga, I'll kill your brother in front of your face, all the type of little wild shit, right? Like, so it's like for people that make that type of music, right? Especially like nowadays, and the severity of like people using lyrics to incriminate themselves or
Rico,
like you know the Ricos and all that shit. Like these young niggas, like I know there gotta be some niggas that tap in with you or you tapped in with or whatever. Like, do you tell them like, hey nigga, like the music hard, but nigga, you can't have them like this because this is gonna happen, or like do you like put them to the side, like do you talk like?
Man, this is what I say. Like even me, I have relationships with a lot of the younger artists. You know what I mean? Like I made it my business to make sure that I extended my hand to a lot of the younger artists in the city. And to be honest with you, man, if you really pay, like it'd be a lot of them that say certain things and they talk crazy, but really
it's so crazy shit. It's so crazy shit on these records.
But to be honest with you, like the ones that I rock with, that I mess with and stuff like that, like they don't really be, you know, all that like that dissing the dead stuff and all of that.
That's
people who don't have nobody a lot of these kids now, they raise themselves.
Yeah.
So they ain't had no OGs or something, you know what I mean? So like I told y'all when I first got here, you know, we be misinformed on a lot of stuff because they don't have nobody in their life that could say, hey bro, that ain't what we do. You know what I mean? Like I came up around real OGs and kingpin niggas for real. So like, you know what I mean? All of that silly shit for me, I don't even deal with it. Like even when if I meet artists who like doing too much, I don't rock with that.
See, we had Onion up here, right? Yeah. And he was saying like it ain't no OGs for like OGs not doing their jobs type shit, right?
Yeah.
So he said he had a situation where when he got locked up type shit, he knew who he was with, whoever did it, he knew who did it, but he didn't tell type shit, right? So he had to do that time, you feel me? And he was saying like, if it was some real OGs on the block, they should have like, you really gonna make that nigga do your time? Like for some shit you did type shit, like but it ain't niggas out here that's doing that. It's like, say, he gonna take it, let him take it, nigga. Have fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is the OGs dead? Like,
the streets is
what's
dead.
up?
Thank you.
Fucking dead.
That's what I was getting ready to say. It's not even that the streets is necessarily dead. It's more so
they
like
always gonna be
the
there.
game.
The game
is dead. You know
what
I mean?
rules to the game, nigga.
I mean,
like,
but if it ain't no rule, if nobody playing by the rules, then it ain't a game. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
that's the episode. That's the title for the episode.
So
they ain't playing by the rules, ain't no game.
You know, like I said again, I came up around real gangsters. Real kingpins, you know, like niggas y'all see on the cover of magazines and shit, they know me personally, they watch me as a kid, you know what I mean? So a lot of things that's in me, this shit is instilled in me since I was a child, you know what I mean? So I carry myself in a different manner, and I tend to deal with cats who carry themselves the same way, you know what I'm saying? Like even when, like I use somebody for example, like who I look at like the young OG for real, like Payroll.
Facts.
If you a dude that fuck with Payroll and you able to stand around him or have a conversation with him, you would stand there and talk to Payroll for 5-10 minutes, and you would be like, no, this nigga, he could. You know what I mean?
I had a chance to have a conversation with that nigga, like,
he could. You could tell that.
And you could tell it in his career, bro. He talk about the shit he talk about. You don't never hear him in no bullshit. You know, he ain't never viral for doing some wild ghetto gangster shit.
Now wait, one thing that I did want to say to y'all was this, because that is a conversation that I think needs to be had a lot too, which is because people say, no, it ain't no OGs ain't doing their job, and no, it's not that, bro. Because another thing too is when you are dealing with a younger group of people or whatever, you gotta understand that they gotta wanna.
They gotta want to learn the game.
They gotta want to learn that. They gotta want to. I can sit up and talk your head off all day, but if you don't want to listen, if you ain't trying to take me in, that was the thing. It's just like even me, like I still to this day, right? When I go around my OGs, bro, my mouth be quiet, bro. I keep my mouth closed, bro.
Soak it up.
Because I want to continue. You never get too old to learn.
You learn something every day.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I tell Vezo one time, I said, man. I said, you know what the definition of a real nigga is? He said, what? I said, the nigga with the most understanding. You understand what I'm saying? The nigga with the most understanding, that's the real nigga. You feel me? And you only way for you to gain understanding is by listening. Is by wanting to learn something. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand shit because they shut their fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? So
they think they know it all.
I want to shake your hand for saying that. I realize I've been a real nigga for a long time. I don't know if y'all see me getting my shit together over here. He's speaking my fucking language over here. Nigga will understand this.
So let me ask you this, right? So for the young niggas, the young rap niggas, the young niggas that's in the game, the young niggas that's doing whatever they doing, like, what was one thing that you would tell them, like, on some, what we gonna call it, man? What we call it before? Dropping gems or whatever?
Yeah.
DEEZY, drop a gem for these young niggas that's out here that don't really understand the rules of the game or don't know the rules of the game, but know that if you in the game, it gotta go a certain way, you feel me? Like, what is a gem that you would drop for them?
Oh man, one thing, and I practice what I preach, man. Staying humble. Stay humble, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Stay humble, man. Stay humble, bro. You know, I get it too. Some people be like, you know, a person can be too humble. You know what I mean? But I don't care about that. I care about stay humble, bro, because you know, this shit is a roller coaster, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In life, you gonna have your ups and downs. You gonna make your mistakes. But when you remain humble, people be able to, you know what I mean, be able to appreciate you when you still, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, I look at a lot of dudes and I go, like, how do niggas be waiting till they get rich and get successful to want to die? You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't make no sense. It's like, wait a minute, you did all of this, you left the streets, you started rapping, you did all of this, you done got rich, and you still trying to, nah.
There's gotta be levels to that shit, man.
Nah.
It gotta be. Speaking of levels, let's talk about the growth. So from my understanding, like, you're a writer now, you're a director now, like, acting now.
All right, now we talking.
Oh, you doing one of mine? Let's talk about the growth. Let's talk about the growth. Nigga, we ain't wait till we old and rich to no. Nigga, we can sit there now.
You know what's crazy? You look up DEEZY, you see like music artists. You look up Kenneth Allen, it say film producer.
And you know what he said, right?
Film producer.
Google that, nigga.
He's on Google. I seen a lot of like other little pictures and shit, like film
the little face
producer,
shots, the
man.
active face shots and shit.
So look, even the piggyback off of what we were just talking about, right? So even me, like, people look at me with this movie shit and all that now, right? And people look at it and they go, man, I love what you doing, you know, you're successful. But they don't understand, bro, that I just basically graduated from college. You get what I'm saying? I told this man sitting over here, 4-5 years ago that this was the plan and we was gonna get to this point.
Now we're here.
So he watched me literally say, you know what, when I did First Lady 1, I literally went on that set with the mind state of going, I'm about to go do this shit. This ain't even about the money. I'm finna go and learn every fucking part of this shit I can learn. I wanna know what the cameraman doing. I wanna know what the audio man doing. Why you got an assistant director and a director? Why, you know what I mean? I wanna learn all this shit. So for my last damn near 5 years, this is what I've been doing, bro. I've been in class and I kept my mouth closed and
soaking up the game.
You know what I'm saying? I went on I don't go on no set without trying to learn something. Even now, I'm trying to learn something from y'all while doing this today.
Yeah.
He learned something from me today.
Hey,
let's go.
Hopefully,
Hey,
get
let's
something
fucking go, man.
Hopefully, we can give him some game.
I want to know how does the podcast thing work? You know what I mean? Because that be a thing too. I be watching people, like, even now, people will have some money and they'll come to me and be like, man, I'm about to do this movie, bro. And I be looking at niggas like,
How?
You know what you're doing?
No, but I got a bag, so fuck it.
Oh, yeah, and guess what? If you don't know what you're doing and you're not going to,
it shows.
You're gonna get that head.
It shows.
Gonna get that head.
It shows definitely, because I was on Tubi, like where your movies be at and shit. Like, you know, I was on Tubi and shit, and I seen some shit like bro, not one of your shits, but I was, you know how I be the next shit after some shit going, I'm giving this shit a try, and I'm like, y'all could have kept this, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just all type of shit. The words not moving with the mouth. You can still see the top of the microphone through the top. Like, man, if you don't get your ass to fuck on.
You know what? And guess what, man? even us, man. We, you know, bro. Like, even now when you see these new movies that we've been doing now, like, you're gonna be able to see the growth. But even us, man, we made mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
You got to.
We took some losses. You
got
know
to.
what I'm saying?
But shit didn't go. Each one.
Shit didn't go the way that, you know, we thought it would go. And even like you just said, like you said, that we make them, like, bro, when you dealing with, you're gonna make lighting mistakes. You're gonna make sound mistakes. You're gonna make you can pick the wrong fucking actor to play a role that fuck up the whole, you know what I mean? So you're gonna make them mistakes, but at the same time, I just think that a lot of people, I'm straight. I think a lot of people, they think that, you know, oh, I could do that, you know what I mean? And I'm like, you can do it, but at the same time, you want to learn what you can learn.
Know what you're doing before you do it.
So I kind of want to bring this up because it seemed like maybe like your music journey and your film journey was kind of it's a good comparison there, kind of parallel.
Okay.
You had the moments where they was taking your verse off songs. Like, you had to really get in the lab and be like, I want to get better at this. And I feel like you getting on those sets and doing all of that shit, this is kind of like the same thing. Can you say, like, compare the two and how, like, doing the music first kind of helped you with the film shit, or is there?
Yes. So so even for me, right? Like one thing my mom always taught me was, my mom used to always say, son, get as many things under your belt. You know what I mean? So that, my bad, that you can possibly have. You know what I mean? So even for me, I have always tried to make sure that I kept my hands in multiple things. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at, you know, what I did as an artist, right? I was able to get myself to a certain point to where now I can use my platform to try this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now I built up who I am as a, you know what I mean, as an artist. Now it's like, okay, even me, I did 2 stage plays. No, actually, I think I did 3 stage plays. You know what I'm saying? That was something that I just, you know what I mean? I went out there on the ledge, like, let me try this because I want to learn it. But as far as, you know, with this acting and with that rap shit, like, to me, being a rapper nowadays is like one of the most dangerous jobs in the country.
That's
you know
what everybody's saying.
And I just like even me where I'm at now, like I done did all of that before, you know what I'm saying? I had security guards all the time before. I done did police escorts, and I done did the, you know, I got all these niggas, all these guns around, and you know what I mean? I done did all of that, and I just like where I'm at with it now. Like me right now, y'all might go downtown and catch me downtown walking around by myself or something, like, you know what I mean? And I just appreciate, I appreciate that piece. You know what I mean? Like people, like even for me, I tell people all the time, like far as when it comes to my celebrity or my fame or whatever, right? Like in Detroit, it's not like, oh, DEEZY thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody to me, they treat me and act like as if I'm their family member. Like even when I'm out, if y'all spend some time or go downtown or something with me and we move around, you'll be like, everybody just. It be people I never seen before, but they treat me or act like, oh, what up, Deez? You know what I mean? So
practically got a story. They probably just being played in their household for so
just all the way, you know what I'm saying? Just to really all the way answer it though, it's the, you know, doing this movie shit. It's different than being, you know what I mean, bro? Like I don't even know for sure if I want to be a nigga that gotta go back to that kind of shit like that. You know what I mean? Like running around with 50 niggas with you and you know what I mean, all that kind of shit. Like,
so I gotta, since we gonna get back to we're gonna get into red flags. We're gonna get into red flags, but I gotta ask this question because this is it's a toughie for me. Like you said, like once you start maturing and stuff, like music, you kind of lost the passion for it because you couldn't speak on to like how you was doing the things you were doing. Do you feel like it's really no room for maturity in a rap game, or do you feel like it's just extra difficult to express yourself?
No, you know what? Me and G-Rock, we was on the phone a couple of days having a conversation about what you were saying right now, and I was telling G-Rock that I think as you mature and you get older, what you got to do is you have to be able to take some time out to say, I'm gonna reinvent myself, and I'm gonna get in my lane. That's just like me. I tell people all the time, like, listen, if you expected me to rap like 25, 26-year-old DEEZY again, you're wasting your time.
You want old shit, buy the old albums.
Like even with that, so the conversation me and G-Rock was having was like, yo, like, okay, once you grow, you got to be able to find your lane. And, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna give you some hard shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always give you that street shit because I'm still a street nigga. You know what I mean? So it's easy for me to give you that, but now I'm testing myself as an artist just to really see, do I really got this shit? Am I really in my bag? You know what I mean? Because, bro, I don't care what you're doing. You've been doing that shit for so long, bro. At some point, you should be like, I want to do something different. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot, like me right now. I don't live the life of a 22-year-old in Detroit right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what I look like trying to rap like him. You get what I'm saying?
Niggas that's doing it though.
Oh no, for sure. But those are people who not growing. You know what I mean?
I be thinking it'd be for the
everybody don't grow, bro.
No, that's a fact. It'd be like, damn, you want to be right there?
You know what's crazy? It be some niggas that be straight in their comfort zone, like straight. As long as I can do this, as long as I can do that, as long as I can do that, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I can get a motherfucker that just like don't know no better type shit. Like, you know, you ain't see this, but it be really niggas that just be like, alright, I can do that to get this, and that's gonna get done. I'm straight. Like, and just live life like that.
But man,
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta think again, like I said, bro, too. Everybody is different. You know what I'm saying? Something might work for you. It ain't gonna work for me and him. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if that is what works for you and you cool with that, then hey, you know what I mean? Like I'll give you a perfect example. Like with me and like the homie too. Did BG get out? Or is he about to come home, right? So be my dog, BG getting ready to come home, man. And you know what I mean? Like the time that I was able to spend with him, like I went out to New Orleans and spent some time with him, stayed out there with him for a while. And when I was around him, I was able to see something different that I never saw before. You know what I mean? Like I watched him treat rap like a job. You know what I mean? Like he got up every day. He went to the studio at a certain time and he stayed to, like, it was almost like a job. Like he might clock in at 10 a.m. and then he gonna clock out at 4 p.m. and everybody noticed. You know what I mean? That worked for him. For me, I'm not like that. If the passion is not there, I'm not going to the studio. I'm wasting money going to the studio if the passion not there. If I'm not fired up about writing some shit, you're not gonna get, I don't care how much, you can beg me to do that shit. Listen, bro, I done lost features and shit like that. Money, I'm talking about bag on the floor, bro. I done lost that shit.
Just because I ain't got the passion for it.
I don't feel like it. And like me, for instance, I don't care how much money, I don't care how much money somebody got. If I don't like your shit, bro, I ain't getting on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting on it, bro. I don't give a fuck.
So you sending deposits back?
What's up?
We not even taking it.
We gotta know, bro.
We not even taking it.
We gotta know, bro.
Man,
what was the biggest bag you turned down on some I don't feel like it shit? You ain't gotta say who it came or whatever, but what was the biggest bag you done turned down, bro? On some I don't want to do it shit.
You talking about rapping or just
rapping?
Period? Because I'm like that about everything.
Let's say rapping.
I done turned down movie roles. I turned down movie roles. I turned down TV show shit. All of that, nigga. I'm serious, bro.
Let's say rapper.
Yeah, companies.
Let's say rapping.
Rapping.
Dun dun dun.
I turned down opening up for a tour before. That was a nice bag, because I mean, you talking about 16 shows at about 10,000 a show. That's some money. You know what I'm saying? But
and you
can I hold on? Wait,
no.
I could put the dreads on for you, my nigga.
No,
shit,
you didn't do it because you didn't feel like it.
No, not necessarily that I want to say like that I just didn't feel like it. Was more so like, bro, I just don't move like that. Like, bro, if I ain't feeling you, bro, I just like, nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you this, listen, bro.
I'm sick, bro. You talking Charlie Brown right now to me, bro.
Yeah, bro.
What?
Look, next time, hey, Chuck,
open it up.
You know
on
what I'm saying?
16 tour show, about 10 a show.
I'll dress up as you next time. I'll dress up as you this nigga. You know,
put the Macaulay Culkin face on my shit right now.
It has to, bro. Because let me tell you something, bro. Like, even when I tell y'all that, right? Like, those are the type of things that have saved my life before.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
Wild shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, me not being passionate about something caused me to be like, I ain't doing that. Then because I didn't do that, something happened that I should have been there, but I wasn't there. You understand what I'm saying? So like, even for me, bro, I never let, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never let money like really, you know what I mean? Of course, you gotta have money to live, survive. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about the bag.
You want to get to the bag, but it's so much better. It feels so much better when you really want to do some shit and you having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even with this, like you said, with the movie, with this Red Flag.
Red Flags. Bro. The trailer. Hey, give me a second. The trailer is. The trailer is. Boy, that day. You said 300 tickets gone already?
Yeah.
Or more than that?
It's probably more than that. Nah.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That was the message yesterday morning.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's on. I mean,
August 28th, right?
I knew what it's gonna do though. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing about my city, man. That's why I love my city. I never left my city. I stay here. I tatted this shit on my face, my nigga. So every time you look at me, you gonna see Detroit.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
But I know how my city is about me, and they know that. Like this shit, bro. This been a year of my life I've been putting into this shit, bro. Like every day working on this shit.
So
I know my city gonna come out and show out for me. You know what I mean? Because they know already. Like they know just what I just told you a minute ago. They know like, oh, DEEZY ain't doing nothing if he ain't passionate about it. So now they done seen that I'm passionate about this.
They on your head.
August 28th.
Red Flags, nigga.
So
and I'm talking my shit too. Come see it.
You
come see what I did. Huh?
You the producer, right?
Yeah.
So can you
Writer.
run down the whole, like everything you had, like selection in? Because producer, that's a.
Okay, so.
Did you pick the cast? Did you what?
I did all of that. So
Because the casting was hard.
Listen, bro, I'm a dude who I'm involved in every part of everything when it comes to me. You get what I'm saying? Like when I do a song, right? I'm sitting there with the engineer mixing my song. I ain't sitting there with the nigga who mastering my song. You get what I'm saying? I want to talk to the people who finna help me promote. What is we doing?
Tell them the real. Tell them how quick you wrote this movie.
So,
tell them the real.
Ooh, okay, Chuck.
Tell them the real.
Put it out here right now. You got me to connect, man.
So look, man. So if y'all paid attention, I was really supposed to do my movie The Road to Joy first.
Okay.
Okay. So I got with this this famous writer, man. She's a beautiful person too. Shout out to my girl Brenda Hampton out of St. Louis. She's a very famous black author or whatever. I got with her, and you know, me and her spent some time together, and I basically told her my story, but she structured my script. She put the script together for me. So what happened was I came in one day and we was having a meeting, talking about pre-production and all of that kind of stuff, and we wound up finding out that it was gonna take me about 22 days of filming to get that movie done. And the people that I was filming, the company I was filming with, they was like, we only have 14 days. You don't have, so they was asking me to cut my script down so that I could do it in 14 days. So just think about what I just said. That's basically saying I cut the script down in 7 days of filming out.
Yeah.
Too much, right? So I was like, I'm like, damn, what do I do now? I got so frustrated, bro, that I was just like, you know what? I called Dennis. I was like, Dennis
Reed.
I was like, yeah, shout out to my brother Dennis Reed, man. I called Dennis. I said, Dennis, what's the deadline on what I gotta do? He was like, bro, he was like, you literally got like 13, 14 days. And I was like, bro, everybody just leave me alone. I'm about to just write a script. He was like, bro, you know how to write a script? You don't even know how to write a script. I said, bro, I believe I could do anything. It's like, give me some time. I'll call you back. Don't nobody bother me. Don't call me, bro. I cut the ringer off everything. I locked in at the crib, bro, for like 6 days straight. I was just in the crib, bro. And I just started just writing and putting shit together and changing shit around, moving around and all of that. So after that part of it, I could literally, I woke up one day and I could just literally start seeing faces as the character. Yeah, so it was like certain people that I just knew I was going to get. I was like, oh, I know I need this person. You know, like shout out to one of the queens of Detroit comedy, my girl Coco and Shani D. Shani D and Coco, those are two legends, you know what I mean, that I have always, they family, but I always wanted to work with them, you know what I mean, so I started picturing them in certain roles and how I wanted them to play the role and shit, so, you know, Coco, she plays my mom in the movie, you know what I mean. Man, Coco gonna have y'all to crack.
That's gonna be.
When I first seen the title, I thought it was gonna be on like some love romance shit. Like, woo. Then I seen the trailer. I'm like, oh, these niggas is cutting.
Oh man, and even with the trailer, man, you know, shout out to my guy Spud. I don't, you know, a lot of people don't even know, but Spud, that's what he does now. You know, remember Spud from the radio station?
Oh yeah. I went to school with his son.
So he's like, man, he's a fucking genius in editing. You know what I mean? So shout out to Spud. He edited my movie.
He was on JOB all the time. Yeah.
No. He was on. Well, it's hot now. But
yeah.
Back when he was there, it was 102.7.
102.7.
Yeah, 102.7. But yeah, man. Just man, this whole process has been fun for me. You know what I mean? That's what I mean again, bro. Passion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, every part of this, like even, man, listen, bro. I worked with my cast for 2 months. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like we had rehearsals twice a week for 2 months straight, right? So I'm working with them every day, bro, and you know, it was so fun because I love how my cast, man. I don't think nobody can put a better cast together than this one that I put together.
Talk your shit. I sound like
it's tough.
Talk your shit.
I'm gonna just tell y'all, like, man, everybody that I worked with, like, they were eager to learn. They all wanted to listen. And I told every last one of them, I said, listen, y'all. I said, if y'all trust me and y'all go hard and y'all know, because my main thing was I wanted them to make sure they know they shit. You know, because I see a lot of people shoot movies and I go on sets and I'll be like, your cast don't know that shit. You know, I wouldn't even want to film if I don't feel like my cast is ready, bro. I'll be like, man, shut it down, bro. They not ready.
And it be the chemistry too. You can tell when niggas don't fuck with each other.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. But y'all gotta understand something. Even shout out my girl Royce Reed, that's starring in my movie. She plays my girl. She plays my girlfriend Stephanie in the movie. Royce Reed from Basketball Wives. So even with her, man, like, soon as we connected, once I made the decision for it to be her to play the star role, bro, immediately me and her rehearsed on FaceTime maybe like 2 times, man. And then I just said one day, I was just like, listen, I said, what you think about coming out here and staying with me, you know what I mean, for like a week or so, because I knew that we needed to bond, so it didn't look, you know, even when you watch the movie, man, watch what I tell you. When y'all see the movie, bro, you gonna be able to tell that me and her, we spent time, we really worked with each other, you know what I mean? Like, we really like bonded and got real close, you know what I mean? So when you see that on the camera, man.
Hey, let me ask you this.
He want that job. He want that job. Just thinking, can we send her over to the crib?
Listen,
nah, bro.
The opening scene, like,
you gotta stay professional.
I seen the opening scene, bro.
Stay professional.
I seen the opening scene on the trailer, bro. And I don't know, man. What y'all acting was like, hey, listen. Next time, listen, Red Flags 2, I'm gonna be in that motherfucker. And that's my only scene.
He gonna be the stunt double. Stunt double, OC. Like, damn.
Hey, it's gonna be me and the bitch in the back. And y'all gonna see me giving it my all, nigga. Like, listen. But I wanna try that shit though, I ain't gonna lie, like, cause I always thought it's like, the acting shit is like, as long as you in a role that you feel comfortable with or something, it's just like, you really just, you doing it, like, you just that person type shit. Like, I always wanted to try, like, let me try and be in a, whatever the role may be, like, just to see if I can do it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because why not? You know what I'm saying? Who will tell me I can't? Like, you know
listen,
what I'm saying?
bro, one thing that you don't really want to do is get typecast, you know what I mean? And that's when you look up and you're always playing that same nigga in every movie, you know what I mean? So even like myself, and like I told y'all a few minutes ago, bro, no matter what you doing, right? You should, at some point, you should always want to step your shit up, you know what I mean? So if you want to be in this acting shit, I don't care if you a gangster, I don't care what the situation is, at some point you should be like, I want to test myself. Like even with me, I think like even with when we put the movie Indictment out, right? That was with my girl Jennifer Williams and Benzino and everybody. When we did that movie, like I chose that role. I played a police officer. And I think that even for people that know me, I think for them it was harder just for them to even picture me.
See you as a cop.
He was interrogating niggas in there, man.
See me as a cop, you know what I mean? But you know, you got a lot of people that don't know me like that. So like, I look at them and they go, "Oh, you killed it, right?" But then people that know me, they might be like, well, I didn't really like you as a cop. You know what I'm saying? But I know,
the role, right?
Yeah, because of the role. You not used to seeing me wearing something that say police on it. You know what
that's what's up. But like you said though, you gotta switch it up. You don't want that. What you say, typecasted?
Yeah,
like
you want to try.
Like
even
what's that one nigga, bro? What did he
just say to me that you thought Red Flags was?
Romance, like some little shit.
Okay, so listen. This is what everybody keep asking me what kind of movie it is, and even from the trailer.
It's a comedy. I get it from the trailer. I think it's a comedy.
Nah, bro.
I don't think it's a comedy.
Like a romance comedy.
Bro, it's some of everything, bro. Like people they gonna be crying, laughing. They gonna be thinking deeply. They gonna be looking at, if it's couples there, they gonna be looking at each other like, oh, straight up.
Hey, bitch, you doing
and
that
then
too?
you even gonna cry. I guarantee you gonna cry.
Hold on, bro.
I don't cry more.
Hold on.
But somebody probably will.
What you wanna bet?
What you, bro? Listen, if you put something on there, I'm gonna guarantee I ain't gonna cry.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Huh?
I'll take that, man.
Yeah. All right.
If we watch a movie and we cry, we gotta say it on here.
Bro, listen. We got a whole group of people that we watch the movies and stuff as we're going, right? So because you always want to have more eyes than one that's looking at the movie, so you can catch certain things and mistakes, and you know what I mean. So we have a group of people that do that, right?
Everybody cry.
Damn. All right.
And it's some tough motherfuckers in that group.
How many people is in the group?
It's approximately about 9 of us.
Damn, everybody. Okay. All right, we go see.
Yeah. And then you even gotta look at it like this, like, man.
There's some tough motherfuckers in the group.
This movie right here, man, I think this is gonna be something special for Detroit. You know what I mean? I really think, especially my city, I believe they're gonna be very proud.
So you said, when you said you had to cut it down, when you had to redo the script and everything, like, how long was the production of it? Like, how long did it take to, after you redid the script, how long did it take to start filming to cut? That's it.
I mean, well, okay, like, for instance, when we shot Red FLAGZ, that was what we call a 14-day shoot, right? But we only filmed for 11 days. So you got off days in between there, you know what I mean? Just so your actors and actresses, so they
get rested and all
get
that.
rested, so you can, you know what I mean, you can start, like, even like now the process that how we do everything, we moving way faster than we used to. You get what I'm saying? So even like now, like the editor, like for instance, our editors, they might start editing something before we even done filming now, you know what I mean? So we had a 14-day shoot, it was 11 days of filming and 3 off days, you know what I mean? So that's what the process with that part, right?
3 off days,
but you got, like I told you now. So like I told you now, you gotta remember, I had a casting call, right? So that was a process. Then it was once I got my cast together, then we started rehearsing. So that was a 2-month process, just going through rehearsals, right? After you come out of rehearsal, now we doing pre-production. You know what I mean? Pre-production is location locks, making sure you get with your prop person and telling your prop person and everything, you know what I mean, that's supposed to be there. You know, you get with your wardrobe person, all of this stuff, you know what I mean? Because even like with Stephanie in my movie, right, I wanted her to have the look that she has. Like, so when you see the movie, like, because my whole thing was, everybody's going right, I'm trying to go left, right? So even with my movie, it was like, I wanted to do something for, you know, we get it, everybody, you know, the drug dealer, shoot 'em up gangster, everybody, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, we tired of that. You get what I'm saying? So,
I love them type of movies.
So you do?
I love them type of movies.
So I just chose to just switch it up and do something different, but I wanted to make sure that we didn't come off with the, like even with Royce, I didn't want her to look like the super, you know, dressed up everyday chick like that. I wanted her to have the regular, average,
everyday look.
Yeah, the girl who would nurse and go to work every day. You know what I mean? Like,
and go to trust for the brunches, yeah.
So you know, we went through that process of making sure we put all the right things together. You know what I mean? Like I said, locking locations and doing all of that stuff. So once we do pre-production, then after that, it's time to go into it. You know what I mean? So after we film, then it's another process. It's the process of editing. It's the process of audio. It's the process of coloring. You know what I mean? So that's why I told y'all, like, man, this shit been like a damn near a year of my life, bro. So
this the problem with all y'all other motherfuckers.
yeah, this been a year of my life, bro. Like, straight up.
Y'all don't have no fucking processes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just putting people in front of the camera, just think it's sweet. Or you just record right here.
That's the difference in people that last long.
Yeah.
People who had longevity. You know what I mean? Those are the people who respect the process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I seen a clip when Jay-Z said, I don't let nobody tell me how to move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was basically saying, like, nigga, what you do, that's on you. You can't make me move. No, you know what I mean? So, man, I'm really into patience, bro, and man, I'm excited, man. I'm real excited, bro.
What you like more, being behind the camera or being
on the camera?
On the camera, like
now being behind the camera. Okay. Yeah.
Why?
I love the process. I love the process.
But this is more irritating.
Like even now, like, bro, like, to be honest with y'all, like he bragged, his thing with him, he brags about how fast I wrote it and how great. He'd be like, man, that story, I can't believe you wrote that.
That is remarkable.
In 8 days, right?
Let's put that, that's remarkable.
I'm gonna tell y'all what my flex is. My flex is watching the movie and seeing how fucking great my cast is. Because I know that the time that I put in with
You
them.
did. I did this shit.
He was also Golden State Warriors type shit when he, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro,
State Warriors shit.
I called the FLAGZ and we ran them, bro. And when they got there, bro, every last one of them, by knowing, when you know your shit, man, you can't understand how confident you is when you know your shit, bro.
Hey,
You know
bro,
what I'm saying?
I want to shoot my shot for Red FLAGZ too. Find the road.
Man, bro, you know what? I honestly, man, I ain't gonna hold you up, bro. If I'm
Bro, the joy, put me in something.
bro, I'm gonna go on the record right now and I'm gonna say this, like, and this is just the truth. This is honestly what I believe. I believe I can take anybody, if you give me some time with them, I believe I can take anybody and make them a good actor.
Hey,
If you give me some time,
don't be surprised, nigga.
This is KDZ's wing. Just put
Hey.
me. Just go put me like.
Don't
right
be
there.
surprised when
This
you see us
KDZ
on the
wing.
next trailer, nigga.
Just put me right here with under the KDZ wing.
Bro,
You feel
Cause
me?
I'm gonna try that shit for real, no cap.
Listen, bro.
I ain't playing.
yeah, cause see, like even man, I've worked with directors and stuff who they don't like to have rehearsals. You know what I'm saying? Like some directors, they don't want to have rehearsals, right?
Like they don't want to practice the shit with the cast.
Nope. They might have to do stuff like table readings sometimes or something like that, but you have people who really not into the whole getting people together and actually
Just shooting and
rehearsing.
going.
No, they be like, just go. You know what I mean? And like for me, I would never do nothing like that. You know what I mean? Because you gotta have time to bond with your people. You know what I mean? Especially when it's your vision. Right?
Yeah.
So imagine I got this vision in my head, right? And I done put this shit to paper and then I typed it up into a script, right? And then I just let some people come and do what they want to do.
No, that ain't work.
Do that sound right?
Yeah,
that don't even
that
sound right, do it?
That ain't
Because
how that
this, how you supposed to know what's in my head? This is my vision. You get what I'm saying? So
That sound like
So,
bad parenting to me. Damn near. Your ideas be your kids. That's how I treat them. Like you just gonna let your kids do whatever.
nah, man, you got you know what I mean. Me personally, I would definitely believe in, you know what I'm saying, working with my people and just making sure that everybody, like I said, man, it ain't nothing like being on the set with some people and everybody confident and everybody in there going, come on, y'all, we about to fuck it up.
Yeah,
Come on, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, so that shit, man.
What's that shit? What's that shit? The commodity. What is it?
Camaraderie.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
That one.
I be trying. I be trying to sound like I know some shit, but that's. And listen, bro. The thing is this, like, if y'all been paying attention from the beginning of the episode, like we've been talking, like it's like you said, don't box yourself in. You ain't gotta just do one shit, bro. We done went from music to to acting to writing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck gonna tell you can't do it?
Yeah, man, you can
Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do it, bro. Like me, nigga, I quit my job, nigga, to DJ full time, do this podcast, nigga. You think what?
and guess what? People probably said you was crazy.
Man, what? What?
I know they did.
What?
I know
Nigga,
that.
I'm talking about niggas like, what, nigga? I was at 4 too, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was in that bitch 5 years, nigga. Like, got comfortable. I was DJing, you know, and then I got comfortable in that bitch. You know, I got benefits, healthcare, all that. Whoa. But I'm losing money on this end, you feel me? Like, the niggas that's calling me to the parties and I'm calling them on because I'm always telling them, no, I can't do it.
I think one of the worst things that a man, for sure, man and woman, but really a man, I think one of the worst things that a man could do is not wake up every day and want to fulfill his dream.
You feel me?
You get what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong, don't twist up what I'm saying. I don't knock nobody who got a job. If that's what works for you, that's fine.
I'm sick. He pointed to the
But
9
if
to
you-
5 nigga.
but if
Like
you-
why he just gonna put the left hand on me on this one? But I gotta be the 9 to 5 nigga. But I am the 9 to 5 nigga though.
Yeah,
For now, you know what I'm saying?
No, but listen, if you waking up every day, bro, and you know that your heart ain't in this,
Yeah.
you going to that job every day, and you just
And that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
at some point, bro,
Many
you
nights,
have to be like, man,
waking up mad as hell, like all type of shit, like, fuck, I gotta go back in this bitch.
And see, that's one thing, bro. I feel like, man, I don't even know it. Like, I couldn't, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't be there. Like, bro, I'm really into, you know, I see it here first, then I'm gonna go chase it. You know what I mean?
That's what I was saying, bro. Like, I'm like, nigga, like, this is what I want to do. Like, this shit hold me back. Like, nigga, I had people, you got security, nigga. This is, you could be set for life, and you can do this is random, and it was right around COVID. What if another pandemic happens, and then all this wild shit, nigga. I just was like, nigga, fuck it, nigga. Like, I'd rather be one of them niggas that be like, I did it and I tried, and it just, alright. But instead of one of them, I wish I would have did it ass niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did, nigga. Like, I jumped off the ledge all the way, nigga. Like, and I ain't look back. I ain't been tripping. I ain't regretted it. None of that shit. Like,
I even look at how people be trying, like, even when a person has their dreams, right? You ever watch how a lot of people will try to tell you every reason in the world why you can't do something, or why you shouldn't do this, you know what I mean? But one thing I have witnessed it for myself, which is those same people, at some point, they'll be coming back to you and they'll be going, I'm so proud of you. You feel me?
Yeah,
I'm so proud, you know what I mean? So
that's how you did it.
Yeah.
and
So
guess what? It be them same niggas. Hey, bro, can you get me in? No, nigga, I'm not. Remember, you didn't want me to do this shit for real. Like, no, nigga. Pay that 20, come holler at me.
Yeah.
Like, niggas just be, that shit, bro. Moral of the story.
Let me ask you, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What do you think when you wake up every day and you do go to your job, right? What are you telling yourself? Are you saying to yourself, I'm gonna do this until this and then I'm gonna do this? Or are you just going, I want to be secure?
He a playing that nigga for sure. I know that.
You said, do I just want to be secure?
Yeah.
So secure?
I mean, because a lot of people who are 9 to 5 or people that have those, you know what I mean, jobs and stuff like that, they usually are people who they want to know that paycheck is there. They want to know that I know I went to work every day,
So
my money
Friday
that
be
you
there.
know what I mean? Like, is it that, or are you like, no, I'm gonna work for another 2 years, then after my 2 years and we build this podcast, I'm gonna do this, you know what I mean? Like,
So I'm for sure, you know, hoping that, you know, this is gonna be big. So when this for sure gets to a point where it's regularly scheduled, things going on, and
once you start getting paid off this
sponsorships
shit.
and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And I don't know when it's time, but right now I use my job to kind of get me better at different skills, talking to people, talking to professional people. I basically like coordinate events at my job. So I do that outside of my job too. So getting to mingle with corporate level type of people.
Not to cut you up, but is that something that you were passionate about doing?
What event?
Yeah. Like, was that something that, like I give you an example of me, right? I took a moment in my life where I was like, I want to try that being a promoter shit.
Yeah.
And I want to try hosting shit. I want to host part. I don't want to rap every time I go to the part. I want to be able to talk my shit. And so I'm saying to you, like, do you feel like that was something that you wanted to do, or was you just like, oh, I got a job?
That type shit.
No, it is something I want to do, because at first I was working in a different position, and I was like, no, I want to get over there because I can sharpen my skills, because I'm doing event planning outside of work. And then next I want to kind of move somewhere else too, probably with like marketing, so I can get used to marketing. Like, I want to market for the WNBA. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my things.
That's why I said too.
So like, I wanna like.
That's random as fuck.
It's weird, but I don't want to do marketing for WNBA.
Listen, I don't want nobody to get it confused with what I'm saying, because some of y'all jobs are what y'all passionate about.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. So I'm not knocking. I'm not saying like, oh, somebody who got a job like you're crazy. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you should be passionate about what you're doing.
Oh yeah,
if it is a job.
I'm passionate about learning the skills that
I believe that it's dudes who like to build cars and they wake up every morning and they want to get to work so they can go build a car.
Man, I gotta get that.
Yeah, bro, marketing for the WNBA.
I do.
That's the most random
shit I've ever heard in my life. I want to get them chicks some more money, man. I want to get them ladies some more money, and I feel like I can.
That's dope.
And you know where I work at is connected to the Cavs.
That's dope.
So I don't have the timing. I still want to get as good as I can where I'm at right now. So
that nigga different. What? But that's
you're being innovative. You see a lane in something where you like, oh, I could come in and I could help do this. That's dope.
I'm still thinking of ways though, but that's ideally I want to.
Yeah, that's dope though, man. You thinking out the box. Who else would you see what I'm saying?
He done let me. He done spilled my shit out here. He done interviewed me.
I just want to DJ at the games. That's it. Fuck it.
Come on, you know my.
I just want to DJ
Come on,
at the
man.
games.
You mentioned
is it like specific?
No, I don't give a fuck. If he gonna do that level, whatever he has.
If I'm doing it, if I'm marketing, he want to be the DJ.
Hey, you hear me? Like,
do you think that the WNBA will ever get as big as the NBA?
No. Not as big, but I think it can be. They can get more money. So, you know
what I do think though is this old girl. What's her name? Brittany Griner. I think this is gonna shift. That's gonna shift the WNBA in a way, though. I do think her situation is gonna have an impact on the WNBA. So I don't know if it's gonna be like for like longevity, but I think the WNBA about to make some noise for real because of that.
Take DEEZY interview.
But we had some questions, right, that we wanted to go over before. So we had jumped into the music, we jumped into the acting, we jumped into the writing. We wanted to try to jump back to the music, right?
Okay.
So the question was, who personally, right? What artists have you personally passed the torch to? Like you would think in the Detroit rap game.
Like you see, like that's a little bit of KDZ in there. I fuck with him.
Like, hey, you know what? You got it, my dog.
You mean style-wise or just
style-wise, the influence?
Got that shit together, like where you just like kind of took your hat to him.
Right, nigga. Who he say back to this?
If I had to choose, and even with this person, like I don't think that they rap like me or none of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I just go off of like my relationship with, you know what I mean, and that's Vezo. You know what I mean? Like Vezo is
shout out Big Vez on that QC shit.
Like and that goes back to what we were talking about before too. Like even with him, right? Vezo is the one person who has always. He want to call and ask me questions. He want to have, bro, what you think about this? You think I should do this or should I do this? And why wouldn't you do this? Or why would, you know what I mean? Like he wanna know. Another thing that I look at him and I love about him, he's very humble. You know what I mean? That's how I look at myself. Like even me, you know, every day I meet people and see people and some people be like, you ain't nothing like I thought you would be. You know what I mean? And I'm like what did you think? You know what I mean? Like,
ghetto nigga type
like,
shit.
what did you think I'd be? You know what I mean? So like even like I say, even in that way, like I look at him because he like Vez, even when you sit down and just have a real conversation with him, like
that boy, he very educated.
Yeah, he another that's a whole
nother
right
wave.
Yeah. So when it comes to that, I would probably say him. Just like I say, not like he got my style or nothing like that. It's just he's the. As far as the next generation, he is the one that I talk to and I deal with the most. You know what I mean? So
now, speaking of passing the torch or who you tipping the hat off to, right? We had Lee Hustle up there, man, and we asked him, in his opinion, who would he put on the JOYRD Mount Rushmore? Of course, you was on that. So, KDeezy, if you had a JOYRD Mount Rushmore, who goes up there? And you can't put yourself up there.
Ooh, okay, that's tough.
Definitely, first of all, I gotta say Jesse James. Period. Point blank. When I was a kid in the hood, you know what I mean, Jesse was that nigga. Jesse was the nigga that was flying up and down through the hood and Benzes and all of that kind of shit. I'm talking about when I was like a kid, you know what I mean, riding bikes and shit.
Yeah.
So and he was the first nigga from my hood that I really remember who really was just like when you go back and listen to old Street Lord songs, every time Jesse rap, you hear him say something about JOYRD. Every song, you know what I mean? So Jesse, then I gotta definitely say T Grizzly. You know what I mean? T Grizzly. I look at T Grizzly like
JOYRD, bitch with the
I look at T Grizzly like I threw the alley oop up and he slam dunked.
Bang that bitch.
You know, he took it to another level because now you looking at T Grizzly and you going, this a dude who doing shows, you know, in other countries and everything that's saying something about JOYRD. People don't
and they
know
saying it too.
Yeah, they don't know nothing about JOYRD. They in a whole nother country. You know what I mean? So you got to put T Grizzly up there. I'm definitely going with Courtney Bell for sure. Courtney Bell is like Courtney Bell to me is, I really take my hat off to him because he is so out the box. You know what I mean? Like even though he from the hood, his whole style and everything
you
is
never
just,
know.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and he
be mixing the choppy shit in there though. He's mixing it in there.
Courtney Bell is another one too who I look at. Very humble. Very
fast,
very smart,
fast,
very genuine.
I've been out with him a few times, and you can just tell like the way he move, he be woo. Some shit about it.
I gotta throw it back to my dog. You know, Leak Hustle for sure. I mean, man,
one time for real.
You gotta give it to Leak Hustle, and I gotta give it up to my dogs, Mae West. I gotta put Mae West. I gotta put my dog. Well, really all of them, you know what I mean? They all from the raw, so I definitely gotta put Mae West up there on that JOYRD my Rushmore.
So we got Mae West, Leak Hustle, Courtney Bell, Jesse James. That was it, right? That was the four.
No, wait a minute. I said.
Oh, T Grizzly and T Grizzly and T Grizzly.
Yeah, T Grizzly.
And T Grizzly. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I got before we.
That's a hard ass list.
It's a hard ass list.
And bro, listen, don't get it twisted.
It's more you could. I know. That's why I had to try to stop it. That's why I tried to stop it.
Especially like right now, it's a whole bunch of little young niggas from JOYRD now that's been making good music. You know what I mean? That's one thing about me. I'll be on social media. I'm always trying to stay informed, and I want to know who popping and who doing their thing and all of that. So I be on it. You know what I mean?
Especially from your way, you got to.
Yeah, but as far as just my top ones that I put on that Mount Rushmore, those are the ones. You know what I mean?
Boom.
So it's only right because you could speak to this probably better than a lot of people, or most definitely than people that we had here. You see the dance. You know who he is. You see him in videos talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Blade. You know what I'm saying? And your Where You At track, you dedicated it to him. And you said he was the king of Detroit. Can you say why you feel like he's the king of Detroit? I know why you feel that way, but we got to keep bringing his name up to make sure he's solidified. All the youngest know him growing up. And can you say like maybe a story, a funny story with Blade?
Like even for Blade, at this point now, it's like calling him the king of Detroit is disrespectful. Like saying that Blade is the king of Detroit right now is disrespectful because he is like,
damn.
That's disrespectful.
I mean, yeah, because it's an understatement for who he is.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying? Like, that's an understatement. And I'm glad you brought that up too, that king of Detroit stuff, right? I just had a conversation with somebody the other day, right? And I was explaining to them, like, because even now, when you say king of Detroit, right?
Yeah.
It's different definitions to that. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So I pay attention to a lot of times people get those things mixed up a lot. You get what I'm saying? And it's so much more. You could be you niggas, you got the podcast, right?
Right.
Y'all could be the
king of podcasts.
Yeah, the king. Y'all niggas.
We had the king of the Midwest up here last week.
Detroit, huh?
We had a nigga call himself the king of the Midwest up here last week.
I mean, and guess what, man? Even for that shit neither here nor there. You get what I'm saying? That shit neither here nor there. I believe we all should look at each other as
you feel me?
Yeah. Like far as me and my definition of when somebody say, and I'm talking about in a rap way. I'm not talking about in the streets. And I'm talking about specifically in a rap way, right? To me, the king of Detroit is the artist who really got this motherfucker on their back. Okay. You get what I'm saying? And even once you reach a certain level, I feel like certain people should even be took out of that. You get what I'm saying? Like I look at Big Sean and I go, yeah, he did that. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? T Grizzly, he did that. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Even now, so when I hear people discussing stuff like that, like King of Detroit, like I said for Blade, that's an understatement. Blade is something that like you can't say Detroit without saying Blade. Actually, you get what I'm saying? Like that's something that's forever, bro. You get what I'm saying? So.
And the music so timeless, bro. Like I said, bro, how many times in nightclubs when I bang all that shit, yo shit, his shit, that shit bang like it just came out last week type shit. Like you feel me? Like the impact the niggas had on the music is just, I mean, the Detroit shit, like the impact is just crazy, bro.
Man, I look at a lot of the things that's going on now, and I realize that even with the youth, right? A lot of them, they don't realize that they don't even know that they're mimicking.
Yeah, they trying to.
They don't know. And that's what I'm saying. And that's why we would say about the OGs, is niggas, these young niggas are thinking they be creating the game.
Yeah, nah, but you know, man, it's just
y'all niggas is just mimicking these niggas the wrong way. The wrong way.
You know what I'm saying? Misinformation, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta, even as a young nigga, you gotta want to get out here and. Like me, I always wanted to know. Like I love, man, my first time when I met Breed, bro. I was like
MC Breed.
Yeah, my first time when I met Breed, man, we went straight to the studio, bro. But just even to sit there with him, you know, even my days of sitting with E65, man. You know what I mean? These
my brothers like that.
Man, like E65 was like, And that's why I say, even with that, right? Like, even with, when you talk about King of Detroit and you talking about rap and shit right there, right? Man, that seat switches like the presidency, bro. You get what I'm saying? Nobody don't stay in this seat for forever. It's all about who going the hardest.
Yeah.
Like, let me ask you right now, who, if you had to pick somebody who's an artist,
Why you doing this?
who would you say is the King of Detroit right now?
That's tough.
In a rap way, not streets, not nothing else. We talking about rap. Who is the King of Detroit rap?
Babyface Ray.
Babyface Ray. Who's yours?
That's tough. Why you put me on the spot?
Tough.
Well, I gotta go Babyface.
That's tough, bro.
And see, I even look at that as like to me, I look at that shit as a presidency. Like, it ain't even nothing. It's not something that's no big deal.
So Blade would be like the Godfather.
Yeah, like, and once you've had an opportunity to sit, if you've had an opportunity to sit in that seat, it's just like the presidency. If you had an opportunity to sit in that seat of being the King of Detroit rap,
Yeah.
you don't get to do it again.
I give it to Peasy.
You give it to Peasy.
I give it to Peasy.
Okay.
Right, you talking about right now, right? Like,
Yeah, like who is that? Who is the one that's gonna represent for us if we only could pick one nigga right now?
I say Peasy. Right now.
So I got Babyface, you got Peasy. And both of them are niggas. So I love. Hey, Peasy, Babyface, come on.
Yeah, I had
Who's yours?
Mine was a tie. And it was Babyface and Vessel.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I look at them two right now. Like, to me, they the two right now that I feel like they got this motherfucker on their back right now.
And then again, shout out Vez with that QC sign. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah. Man, you know what? I be looking at people, because even like right now, right? People be acting like Peasy and Babyface.
Not new.
Like this, man. Do y'all understand how many years of work they done put in, bro? It ain't like, oh man, Detroit finally. No, bro.
That's all too.
Bro, them boys got 12, 13 years in this shit, bro. This is what's supposed to happen for them at
Justice
this point,
do
bro.
around
These niggas literally outworked a lot of niggas.
They
like,
didn't jump off the porch 2 years ago.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? They didn't, man. Them boys got years in this, man.
Yeah.
So when I look at that, like, yeah, okay. They been all that, yeah. They been all that. You can't look at that like, even when you look at payroll, right?
Yeah.
When you look at payroll success and everything he's doing, I remember when I first met payroll, bro.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? This been years, over a decade of work, bro.
Yeah, these niggas been.
So now that and you gotta say stuff like that too, because I want the youth
Niggas
to
don't
know
be
that.
knowing. Yeah,
I
niggas don't
want
be
the
knowing.
youth to know that. I don't want y'all to look at them and think that, oh, you know, no, they put the work in. Is you ready to work and stay in this shit as long as they did? You gotta ask yourself that. Are you willing to go through this shit? No, man, you gotta look at everything, them boys, even the stuff they've been through, man. Them boys have been through some shit, man.
This ain't just the microwave. You put it in 1 minute. I think it's hot. No, this put the oven on 350. Preheat that motherfucker. All right, let me put a fork in, see if it's done. I gotta take it out. Let me taste test. Put it back in. Now it's motherfucking done.
So August 28th. Red FLAGZ.
Yes.
Tell them so where they know to get tickets, why they do. Tell them.
Check it out. So first of all, follow me on Instagram at @TheRealKDeezy. If you do that, when you go to my page, you can click the link in my bio and you can purchase tickets from there. Or you could go to 25900 Greenfield and go to Suite 340 and buy tickets Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. You can go there and buy them. Or if you know me like that, or you know any of the people that's in the cast, you could just hit us up and I might come running to you. You know what I mean? I'm trapping for real. Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on.
I'm out here trapping, bro.
We might fuck around
Look,
a raffle.
hey, look, I don't put money on my ear, but I'll put these on my shit. I'll put these on my shit. I can't do it.
Carter, we got it, nigga.
I'll put these the money phone right there.
Yeah, man,
Get your fucking tickets, man.
I'm out here trapping, man. Again, too, I want to say to y'all, man, thanks for giving me the opportunity.
Oh man, that's great.
I keep telling you,
and people don't even People don't even know that like I was supposed to been on the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had a couple of mishaps or whatever, but
we good. I got we got over that shit. We got
I wanted y'all to know that I really, you know what I mean, that I want to come up here and that, you know, I respect y'all platform, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I had reached back out and I was like, yo, I knew that he had told y'all whatever, but I was like, you know, sometimes as a man, you know what I mean, just to let people know how you genuine you want to, I said something to y'all myself. I could have easily said, man, tell them I said, you know, my bad.
We appreciate that.
I was like, I'm going to holler at them myself and tell them, like, you know, because I didn't.
And now you hear my nigga.
Yeah, man.
And now you hear.
Man,
I'm tell them that other surprise that you ain't talking about.
You think I should tell them that?
Man, tell them that shit.
Exclusive.
All right,
You hearing it here first.
So after I filmed the movie, I went to, well, actually, no. Before I finished filming the movie, I went to the studio one day. I woke up, my guy sent me some beats. My cousin, he's not just a manager, he's a producer too. A lot of people
Tell them that.
a lot of people don't know that that Chuck, you know what I mean, is a producer, been doing it for a long time, you know what I mean. But anyways, I went to the studio and I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna do the Red Flag song. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna make a song called Red Flag. So I went in the studio, cut the Red Flag song. Then when I finished shooting the movie, once I was able to, you know, see what I had filmed and stuff like that, I was like, send me some more beats. So the thing that I want to tell everybody is I will be dropping my album.
He said it.
August 27th. Yeah.
He said it.
Yeah.
The boy is back.
He said it.
Man, so you know, it's called the Red FLAGZ project, and it's not. The crazy part is because guess what? It's even deeper than that.
He said it.
You dropping an album, nigga?
Yeah, and we in the middle of what we did was we did like man, I don't even know what to call this, man. You
It's
know,
a project.
Yeah,
That's what everybody calling them now.
It's gonna be something else for y'all to be able to watch and see, you know, the process that I went through to do the album. Y'all gonna see stuff that was going on. So it's gonna be like a little mini movie with
This nigga
with
working.
the album as well too.
This nigga working. Red Flag, you said the Red FLAGZ project?
Yup, that's what it's called.
August 27th.
Yeah, the day before the premiere, I'll be dropping
August 28th, Red FLAGZ, the movie.
My heart beating kind
Yeah,
of fast.
actually this week I'll be
My heart beating fast.
This week I'll be dropping the Red FLAGZ first, the song. I'll be dropping that with the video this week.
And it's gonna go to my email.
That's featuring Jay. I put Jay Judo on there on this album.
Shout out Jay.
See, you know what? One of the most important things, right? Even when I went in the studio to do this album, I was like, man, you know, I wanted to do something different. You know, like I said, thinking out the box.
Yeah.
So what I did was I was like, man, I'm like, you know, being that, you know, it go with the movie and everything, I was like, instead of calling up all my young homies and, you know what I mean, or my rapper friends or whatever, I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna work with all women. So what I did was I started reaching out to some of the hottest female artists in the city, and I just started going to the studio. So the majority of all the songs is with female. So even the actual first single of the album, it's featuring Nisha and Shay. It's called Hated Love. We recently shot the video for
I seen the motherfucker riding. I think it was a vet.
Yeah.
The other day. It was.
Yeah.
That's what. Oh, okay. All right. I think. Okay.
Even with Nisha, you know, that was the thing with her. Even when I had talked to Nisha about my ideas and what I wanted to do and shit, Nisha was like, nigga, fuck that. Take me to JOYRD, nigga.
Take me to the hood.
I was like, oh, you wanna go to the hood? She was like, yeah, nigga. So we ended up shooting the whole video in my neighborhood, man, and it was just fun, bro. The whole day it was just fun. All the love, everybody from my neighborhood, people was coming out. They was happy to see her, and then she's so solid, she's so cool. You know what I mean? Like she wasn't on no funny acting shit or none of that, man. It was just, man, it was beautiful. But that'll be the first single. So that song is called "Hated Love" featuring Nisha and Shay.
Y'all hear that?
We'll be dropping the video for that. Probably somewhere right there around the premiere time.
Upcoming weeks.
Yeah.
Upcoming weeks, goddamn, you heard it. August 27th, the album. Well, the project. Is it album, mixtape? Nah, these niggas don't be knowing. Is it album?
Project.
It's a project.
It's a
The
project.
project is August 27th. The movie is August 28th.
Yeah.
And this nigga is just working, man.
Yeah, man.
The real DEEZY on Instagram.
Yeah.
Link in the bio. That's where you get the tickets. That's where you
Like,
follow
go get your tickets right now, cause I'm telling you, like, I don't want to see nobody get their feelings hurt, man. Like,
Listen, and I'm going because I want to see if it's gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
Just because he said it.
Yeah.
But y'all already know who I am, man. It's the wild
You
boy in
gonna
the
cry
city.
laughing.
Watch this.
Oh, that's a good one. I like
It's
that.
the wild boy in the city, DJ out of control.
Tootie, aka the neighborhood supporter.
And we got my dog KD's in the building, man.
Yeah, man.
We out of here, man.
Yeah.